Okay, so we're going to be working with a perspective grid with this document, Activity 741 Start. So we have just a photo here with some walls at different perspectives, and what we want to do is map some artwork onto them. So I'm just going to move this bit of graffiti out the way, and this graphic here is going to go on the door. So the door's got a very shallow perspective. It's not even worth us worrying about using the perspective tool. So I'm just going to map that onto there, just holding Shift and reduce it in size. And then if I go to my free transform tool and I choose this free distort, I can just adjust the perspective very slightly here so that it matches in with the door. And then what I can do is change the blending mode of that to multiply. So it kind of looks like it's on the door. So that's fine for very shallow perspectives, but this wall here has got quite a heavy perspective. So this is a good candidate for using the perspective grid. So the perspective grid can be found here. And as soon as you put it in, it's going to show this grid, and I want this grid to be reset. So I'm just going to go to View, Perspective Grid, 2-point perspective, TP Normal View. So what it does is it resets the perspective grid to your artboard. So what I want to do is this orange plane is the one that I want to roughly map to this wall so that I can put the graffiti on that wall. So I'm going to just move out a little bit, and I'm going to take this handle down a bit. I'm going to take this in, so this is the perspective of that plane, and then I'm going to take this along here so that it roughly matches. So we're looking at the orange here, roughly matches the wall. Then we're going to switch to the perspective selection tool. We're going to take this artwork, we're going to make sure that the orange plane is selected, and we're going to snap it onto that plane. And so when I click away, you can see that that graffiti now looks actually pretty well positioned. I can just move it up a little bit. So now I'm going to hide the grid. So View, Perspective Grid, Hide Grid. And I'm just going to change the blending mode for this artwork to multiply. Okay, so now I've got a nice perspective of that artwork on the wall. It looks pretty good. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and see you next time.